Alrighty, this video is about how to remove the old master link plates off of a vintage chain if it is the flat plate spring steel style. So this is my 83 Murray Monterey. I also have two Western Flyers. They all have the same type sort of master link. It doesn't have any pins or anything on it, you know, hold it on like cotter pins like some of them have. Let me turn this little light on. I have already taken the liberty of removing the chain guard, releasing the coaster brake arm strap, and loosening up the back axle so I can slide it forward and take the chain off. So, I'm going to do that. Hopefully this doesn't fall over on me. A little more. Nope. There we go. Of course not. Alright. Okay. Now we're cooking. This chain was originally so dirty, I couldn't find the master link. I got to take this off the front sprocket and the back one. And this is, let's see. Right there, that one with the little slightly longer pins, that is the master link for this chain. It looks like the rest of them in shape. This sucker was originally so dirty, I couldn't tell the pins on this one were longer. The ones on the Western Flyers are completely flat on both sides here. They look kind of like Tylenol, you know, pills. The first time I managed to get the master link off this one, I ended up dropping it on the floor because it fell off rather easily. The ones on the Western Flyers took a little more effort. They tell you to have like a small flat-bladed screwdriver or a pair of needle-nose pliers and an extra set of hands. If you can get one of the pins to partially loosen up and you don't have any of these small items they tell you to have, a butter knife works just fine. So, this one's already completely de-junkified, but I'll send you pictures of the other chain that has the flatter plate style on it, and some of the ones when I was working on this one, and the goofs that I had with that. So what you do is, let me move this around just to her. Yeah. Are we in frame completely? Okay. You will bend this sucker towards you and give it some wiggles. And you can see the pins on this one are starting to loosen up a little bit. And this one came off real easy because it's nice and clean. The first couple of times is probably not going to do that. If you have a couple of work sawhorses or some same size tables that you can put this thing on and then crawl underneath it with the chain facing you while you're on your back, it makes it a lot easier because then gravity's working in your favor. Now, if it doesn't quite come all the way off and you get one pin loose, but you don't quite get the other one to pop out completely, kind of like that, but a little further in, then you'll take your handy dandy little butter knife and take the one that's mostly popped up and give it a little bit of a nudge and it will come up. If you can't find your master link, loosen the chain up and soak that sucker in a metal or plastic bowl, like as much of it as you can get into the bowl as possible with a really good degreaser. My local dollar store carries something called LA's Totally Awesome All-Purpose Cleaner and Degreaser, and it's a concentrate. I can get a big old like 34 or 42 ounce bottle of this concentrated stuff for about $4 or $5. It works really well. I use it straight. I get a cheap laundry detergent that doesn't have the phosphates in it and it's biodegradable. The LA's is also biodegradable. I put them in the bowl straight, like half and half mix. I soak the chain in sections. I move it around, and then when I can find the master link, you can pop it off. If you can de-junk the master link, particularly before you try to remove it, it makes the job much easier because the more grease and stuff it's got on it, the harder it is to take it off. If you have any questions about it, just let me know. Send me a message. I hope that does it for you. Bye-bye now.